We've all seen the viral videos nowadays. Idiots in the gym shouting at people for walking across their camera or calling people out in the background of their videos. Absolute morons. 99% of foreigners in Japan understand the way things work. And you don't need to baby us. You don't need to baby people by drilling things into their head. This is the one thing Japan needs to change about its gym culture. If anyone says anything, I'm not even in Japan right now. I'm in Bangkok, Thailand. So this is a case of foreigner lives in Japan and complains about living in Japan. I left Japan a year ago, not because of this. The point is, there's no benefit. I am literally just sharing my experience. But this story I'm about to tell you isn't even my personal story. It's actually a Japanese friend of mine. So I lived in Japan twice, two separate occasions. One period before the global situation and one period after the global situation. I knew a guy in the gym the first time and he was in good condition. He took it seriously. He worked hard. And when I went back there, I noticed on his Instagram that he wasn't training at the gym anymore. I said, have you changed gym, mate? Have you moved to a different gym? He's like, no, I just train at home now. Ever since I started training at home during the global situation, I just decided to continue. It's like, why? He said, I just feel more comfortable training at home, more relaxed training at home. And that really resonated with me because I completely understand where he's coming from. See, Japan is a very respectful place, and that emphasis on respect spreads through every aspect of society. But sometimes you've got to ask yourself, is it appropriate? Is it appropriate in every single space? Now, people go to the gym, in my opinion, for different reasons. And some people go in there like myself. I will not be deterred. Nothing could stop me going to the gym. Even if there was a million rules, I'd have to deal with it because I need the physical feeling of working out. However, for some people, the biggest challenge about getting in the gym in the first place is the mental aspect. They feel confident enough? Do they feel scared? Do they feel shy? Do they feel like people are looking at them? Maybe they're completely brand new. They want to change their lives, but they've just not got the confidence to do so. A lot of Japanese people work bloody hard, and you've probably heard about the Japanese work culture. And when they're working hard in their office all day, maybe they just want to go and relax at the gym after work. Some people, it's just a good way to unwind. Certain gyms in Japan treat you like school children. And I'm not just talking about having tattoos. Yes, that's annoying. But it's not the biggest thing. Noise levels, how much time you spend on machines, playing on your phone, doing supersets, things like that, which are very basic parts of going to a gym. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying people should go in the gym and just sit playing on their phone, but I feel like to that respect level that's ingrained into Japanese society, I don't think people would do that anyway. When you go into somewhere and there's a list of rules printed on the wall telling you exactly what you can and what you can't do, it creates an atmosphere which might not be inviting for a lot of people. Some people might go in there, the intention of it being their hobby, their way of unwinding, their way of relaxing, and they find that it's just causing them more stress. And the gym should never cause you stress. The gym is a place that people go to improve themselves. It's a very individual activity. People do it for different reasons. People get different things out of the experience. So you have to respect and acknowledge that there are different personalities going in there. People are going in there for different reasons. And this idea of universal conformity, there's a difference between respect and conformity, because I feel like respect is something that most grown adults just generally have. We've all seen the viral videos nowadays of idiots in the gym, you know, shouting at people for walking across their camera or calling people out in the background of their videos. Absolute morons. I feel like even if there weren't a million signs on the wall saying, do not take photographs, no smartphone use, etc., I don't feel like Japanese people would be going around filming people, trying to catch people out anyway. It's just not the way they are. So the one thing I think Japan needs to change about its gym culture is to respect the individual more. And I know people will come at me. This video gets a little bit of traction, which it might or it might not. People will come at me and say, respect the culture, but there's different kinds of culture. And again, I'm not Japanese, I'm not in Japan anymore. So really, this doesn't affect me. Not everybody on YouTube is trying to cause controversy or stir shit up. Some people are putting information out there that people might be curious about, so that they know what to expect. They know that if they go in a gym in Japan, expect there to be rules. Expect some gyms to be far more vigilant about those rules than others. And expect that sometimes it can be fucking annoying. It really can. When people are calling you in your free time to tell you off, which is my worst experience. That's too much. A gym shouldn't be doing that. I'm not a school student, I'm a paying customer. And when gyms don't respect those boundaries, which sometimes they don't, and I'll tell you something, you'll find with a lot of these rules that the focus is on the foreigners who may break them. The foreigners may slip, and they're the ones who they come after. Because there's this idea amongst some, not amongst all, that the foreigners don't respect things, but it's not true. 99% of foreigners in Japan understand the way things work, and you don't need to baby us. You don't need to baby people by drilling things into their head. Gym owners of Japan, and some of you are cool as fuck, by the way. Some of you get it. So this is aimed at every gym. Respect the individual, not the foreigner individual, all individuals. Some people might be scared to go in your gym, and encourage them to go in there. Some people might be worried about making mistakes. Help them out. Don't pick at things. If someone does something slightly wrong, you don't have to give them a warning. You don't have to ring them up. Biggest way people learn in anything is observation. People generally are respectful. So I don't feel like people are going to go in there and be disrespectful. And even if they are unsure about things, they can just observe what's going on around them and learn the ways of the world. You don't have to print it 50 million times and stick it up on every free piece of wall, because it creates a horrible atmosphere. It creates a horrible environment, and it's just uncomfortable. Listen guys, there's my 2 cents. There's a couple more videos about life in Japan which you can watch in this playlist right here or here or here, wherever it comes up. Go do that now. Subscribe to the channel for more, and until next time, bye bye.